What's poppin', Silverback Nation? Great to be with you here on Sunday, April 28th. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. It helps me and it helps you. I promise you, there are 15 games in Major League Baseball today. That means there are 30 pitchers I have put through the jungle test to deliver to you the best strikeout prop for each and every one of these games. My favorite three plays will be in the pinned comment section of this video. But if you want my exact betting card, and we've been really good with baseball this year, if you want to roll with what the Silverback is rolling with, go to silverbackjungle.com, click Become a Jungle Member, take our free weekly trial for a test spin, and my exact betting card will get pinged to your phone each and every day. Silverback Nation, if you want a full recap of all of our bets, we do it every day over on X at Silverback Bets at the end of our very last bet of the day. I'm on every medium. That's just the best way to do it. We can recap in great detail over on X at Silverback Bets. Yesterday, we had another winning day. Our video plays went 8-7. Our main betting card went 2-1, and our demon card went 2-2. A demon card is a card of all plus money bets. All you got to do is hit 50% of those and return a profit every time. Let's get to the games. Our day begins in Atlanta today. Cleveland taking on the Braves. We're going to back Ben Lively here of the Guardians over 3.5 strikeouts. Now, the Braves have a good lineup, but this is a low line for a pitcher who's had 7 strikeouts in both of his starts this season, 33% K rate. Back Ben Lively of the Guardians over 3.5. Oakland at Baltimore. We're going to back Paul Blackburn of the A's over 3.5 strikeouts. Another low line. Over this in 4 or 5 starts this season. Pinnacle, which is the sharpest sports book in the country, has this at minus 208. You can get it for minus 150, 160 here stateside. Take Paul Blackburn of the A's over 3.5. Dodgers at the Blue Jays. And you know, Kevin Gausman's only had a 19% strikeout rate this season, but with this low line, he's going to crack in one of these games, and I think today might be the day to do it. The Dodgers are the best offense in baseball, but they strike out 4th most in the MLB. I think that split finger gets working today. We're going to take Gausman of the Blue Jays over 5.5 strikeouts. Kansas City at Detroit. Tarek Skubal over 5.5 strikeouts. No brainer for me. Smash this over in 4 or 5 this season. 31% strikeout rate now. They're expecting rain in Detroit, so that gets me a little bit nervous, but not heavy rain. So that's why the line's 5.5, not 6.5 because of weather. But I do think if this game gets played and it doesn't pour, I think that Skubal hits this easily. It's worth the chance to me. Tarek Skubal of the Tigers over 5.5. St. Louis at the Mets. We're going to back Jose Quintana here over 4.5 strikeouts. Now, he's ordinarily a ground ball pitcher, but he's had exactly 4 in all 5 starts this season, and he's gone at least 5 innings in his last 4 starts. I like Quintana today for plus money over 4.5 against the Redbirds. Washington at Miami. We're going to back Ryan Weathers here. He's got a high ceiling. It's over 4.5 for massive plus money. It's plus 140. Over this in 3 of 5 games this season, but like I mentioned, a high ceiling. He struck out the Giants for 10 strikeouts on April 16th. Back Ryan Weathers today over 4.5 for plus money. The Yankees at the Milwaukee Brewers. We're taking Marcus Stroman here over 5.5 strikeouts for plus money. Over this in 3 of 5 this season, more of a strikeout pitcher than he's been previously with the Cubs. 24% K rate. I like the chance today for plus money. Stroman over 5.5. Tampa Bay at Chicago White Sox. We're backing Zach Littell for plus money over 4.5 strikeouts. Over this in 4 or 5 games this season, 25% K rate. Doesn't make sense for me against the worst lineup in baseball to be a 4.5 line for plus money. I like Zattel here, Tampa Bay over 4.5. Cincinnati at Texas. We're going to fade Andrew Abbott. We're going under 5.5 strikeouts. Under this in 4 of 5 games this year. Only an 18% strikeout rate. And Texas Rangers strike out less than anyone in Major League Baseball. Fade Abbott under 5.5. Houston at Colorado. We're going to take Framber Valdez here of the Astros for plus money over 4.5 strikeouts. He's had at least 4 in 14 straight games and over in every start so far this season. Colorado strikes out 9th most in baseball. I love Valdez today over 4.5. Pittsburgh at San Francisco. We're back, and so far the best strikeout pitcher of the season. On the season so far, it's Jared Jones, the rookie for the Pirates. We're going over 6.5 for him. Over this in all 5 starts this season, 35% strikeout rate. If you haven't seen him, he's got wicked stuff. Jared Jones. Back Jared Jones today. The Pirates over 6.5. Minnesota at the Los Angeles Angels. We're going Pablo Lopez for plus money high line, but he'll get there over 7.5. 7 in 3 of his 5 starts this season. 29% K rate. LA strikes out 8th most in baseball. I like Lopez today of the Twins over 7.5 Ks for plus money. Arizona at Seattle. So far the innings leader in Major League Baseball. Although Brandon Webb's breathing down his neck. It's Logan Gilbert. We're backing him for over 6.5 strikeouts for plus money. He's with the Mariners. Arizona at Seattle over 3. He's over this in 3 of 5 games so far this season. He's made it to the 7th inning in all 5 starts. Gilbert blends what I like most for any bet in any sport, probability and opportunity. Going deep into the games, 7 innings in each and every game this season. I like him to do over 6.5 against the D-backs. Philly at San Diego. We're going to fade Michael King. We're going under 6.5 strikeouts on the Padres starter. That's just a high line for me. Only over this once this year, despite great strikeout stuff and a 24% K rates. Philly hasn't been striking out as much as they did at the start of the year. We're going to fade King today under 6.5. Chicago Cubs at Boston. We're back in Tanner Houck of the Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. Over in 3 of 5 this year, has a high ceiling. His 3 overs were 10, 9, and 7. I think he gets the Cubbies today for 6. Back Tanner Houck of the Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Become a Jungle member at silverbackjungle.com, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.